Anuanom ne nimpenyefo, ejanom ne enanom, enuanom ne adofo a mohye mu hande mu hwe mu ofie. Honorable judges, me pamacho, me chiamo. Enyumla idie, mu nyina mu ye me student. So let's start everything all over. Good evening. Dr. Harrison won't make it to your class this evening, and so I'm taking over. My name is Madam Abena, and I'm your TA for tonight. My dear, can you please sit so I can start my class? Thank you. Our topic is on relationship, with some great questions like, what kind of man are you? Ladies, what attributes do you look out for in a man? These are some attributes of men: wealthy, educated, faithful, God-fearing, hardworking, caring, and romantic. And I'll be arranging these attributes in order of importance in considering a man for a suitable future partner. In my views, kindly take your notebooks and arrange these attributes in order of preference in considering a man for your future partner. And I'll be inspecting that after class. But let me give you my views. First, I will place God-fearing man to be my number one attribute I will look out for in a man. Do you know why? Having a God-fearing man is a key. Remember, the beginning of wisdom is God-fearing. The creator of marriage himself said, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added unto you." A God-fearing man is faithful to his wife. He values and appreciates his wife and his family. He is hardworking because he mostly follows the principles of his religion. These are the qualities I look out for in a man. So, God-fearing is my number one on my list. Now, let's move on. Second is an educated man. Number two, educated man. You see, being educated is far more than learning facts in school subjects. An educated man has the breadth of understanding. He understands, enjoys, and improves the world in which he lives in and in which his children live. His interests are broader and deeper than those of an uneducated man. His level of insecurity is low as compared to an uneducated man. You see, he has learned to be a good father and a good husband. He speaks correctly and modestly. And this is one of the attributes I look out for. An educated man. Now let's move on. Hardworking. Number three, hardworking. You see, there is a new study that reveals a secret that a happy marriage can be resulted from a hardworking husband. Hardworking is the measure of how successful a man will become. I will put that as my number three priority when I'm arranging these attributes. Why? Because hardworking men wants to secure their family life by earning more money every day. And that one is very necessary. Now, number four is caring and romantic men. You see, men who are romantic always let you know your stand. They don't hesitate to let you know how they feel about you. No, it might seem too good at first, but when you get used to it, you'll be wondering why you never tolerated this BS game and confusion guys. They care about you and they show it. They appreciate the little things you do. They enjoy putting a smile on your face and they make you feel appreciated in their life. Number five, I'll give it to faithful man. You see, a faithful man is a trustworthy man and reliable man. But the question is, do we have faithful men? Yes. Oh, yes, we do. I agree with you. But I believe faithful men, God-fearing men, are mostly faithful. Or what do you think? Yeah, men who are not God-fearing are not likely to be faithful. So me checking the probabilities of faithful men nowadays, I was so scared, so I decided to place it on number 5 because I'm scared to be disappointed at the end. I don't know for you, so please arrange yours. I'll be asking you after class. So, finally, last on my preference is a wealthy man. I know most of you will be wondering why I chose to put a wealthy man on my last on my list. You being with a wealthy man would be amazing. Yes, very true, because they can provide you with your needs. And mostly they prefer their wife being at home to work. But I would love to work. I want to be a self-reliable and independent woman. I wouldn't like to depend much on my husband. So I would put wealthy man at the bottom. I don't know for you. This is where we will draw the curtains, but submit your notebook or your piece of papers for me to go through. We don't have much time, so we will discuss that on our next meeting. But let me add this to wealthy man. You see, aside your man being able to provide you with your needs, how happy would you be if he is not faithful, he's not caring, he is not God-fearing? How happy will you be in the marriage? So you should think about that when you are arranging your attributes. This is where we'll bring our class to an end. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll go on now to our judges. When I get closer, great. Go now to our judges. Auntie Linda.
Hello, Abena.
Hello.
You're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Would you be willing to rearrange this in order of preference?
On the board.
Yes. I'm just wondering.
Okay.
Or this is just the way it has to be for you?
I think let me indicate numbers on it.
No. I know the numbers. I'm saying that if you met a man today who does not fall in the order you have arranged, would you be willing to rearrange?
No.
I see. I can't wait to hear what Benny has to say.
Ajigo.
Well, I suppose on that question, time will tell. When you get to that point. You look elegant, as always, which is good. You made it. Your last statement was something in the region of how happy will you be with a wealthy man who isn't faithful, right?
Yes.
I ask you, how happy will you be with a God-fearing man who isn't faithful? Are there God-fearing people, men that aren't faithful?
Yes.
Are there?
God-fearing man is faithful.
No, I'm not giving it to you, Anthony. No, let me finish. All right, so I'm just trying to draw your mind to a certain point. That you put God-fearing at the top.
Yes.
But we know, if there's anything we know that there are God-fearing people. I mean, last week there was a video where somebody was accosted for not being so as God-fearing as he claimed to be. So, in the same vein that you're saying somebody can be wealthy and not faithful, somebody can be God-fearing and not faithful. It does happen.
Yes, but I made it clear that the probability of you finding a faithful man is quite low. I'm not saying you're not having faithful men, but you finding them is quite difficult.
Well, I'll give it to Aunt Linda then.
Thank you. There are pastors who see the work they do as professions. So they are not necessarily God-fearing. So there's a difference between a pastor or a reverend minister or a Christian and a God-fearing man. That's a big difference. Yes, you can.
Okay. Now, to counter that, would you say David was a God-fearing man?
Yes, but he was growing in the Lord. Do you understand? You see, when you reach a certain level of your faith.
Please quote a Bible. Quote a verse. Quote a verse.
David clearly was growing in his faith. He was a God-fearing man. So you see that he was also the type who always recognized his faults. He will quickly go to the Lord. No, it's not. There's a big difference. Anyway, we'll have to continue the show.
All right, we'll continue the show. Thank you.